Congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Stacia the Natural here, and today I'm coming at you guys with a new video. So today I'm going to be talking about how you can improve in boxing. Like literally all of these tips that I'm going to be giving you guys right now are tips that can be taken in any aspect of your life, anything that you want to do. But today we're going to be talking about boxing. So how can you improve in boxing? You know, you've been going to the gym for however long and you feel like you haven't been improving. You feel like there's so much more that you can learn. How are you going to reach the potential that you want to get to? So the first things first, write down your goals. So that is what really helped me to become the boxer that I am today and to improve the way that I have been improving since I started boxing. Is I started to write down my goals and I started to actually make goals for myself. So if you don't have a goal for yourself, you know, yes, your goal might be to improve, but why do you want to improve? Is it just to improve? No, there's got to be a reason as to why you want to improve. And it could be anything. It could be from, you know, just wanting to be better at, you know, at boxing, or it could be, you know, something large like I want to make Team USA, or you want to compete internationally, or you want to be a pro boxer. There's got to be a reason, and you have to find out what that reason is. And once you find out that reason as to why you want to get better at the sport, at boxing, then you write down that goal. And that's going to be your motivation. That's going to be your reason as to why you basically take on the next steps to improve in boxing. So once you do that, then you want to write down, or you don't even have to write it down, but I suggest writing it down. You want to write down how you can make that goal a reality. So for me, I want to make the Olympic team. I want to go to the Olympics. I want to win a gold medal for my country. And how am I going to do that? So I have to be consistent and I have to stay dedicated. And those are two things that are going to help me to reach my goals. And those are also two things that are going to help me to get better, is consistency and dedication. So that's what I would suggest that you do, is write down goals, or write down how you can reach your goals. So obviously, you know, the main thing is to be consistent. Be very, very consistent, guys. A lot of people, they think that they can just, you know, one day walk into the gym and then the next day they go into the gym and they've already gotten so much better. Yes, but it doesn't matter unless you're consistent. So you can do something good one time, you can do something good 2 times, but it only matters if you do it good every single time that you do it. So for example, bringing your hands back to your face. Like, yeah, you can do it, you know, once or twice, or when your coach tells you, you remember to do it. But it's only going to be good if you consistently bring your hands back to your face. And that goes to anything that you want to do in boxing. So step number 1, figure out your end goal. Why do you want to get better in boxing? Step number 2, consistency. And or write down how you can make your goals a reality. And those are going to be the things that are going to help you to become better in boxing. Another goal that I have for you guys is to analyze your training sessions. So what I do is, at the end of each of my training sessions, well, before each of my training sessions, I write down my goals for that training session. So for example, if I go to the gym and my goals are to work on speed, or to work on power, or whatever it is that I'm going to work on, I write that down, and I write down my goals and my intentions for the training session. And then at the end of the training session, I immediately write down my review of the training session, how I felt, how I think I did I do what I wanted to work on, and if I did, how well did I do it? If I didn't do it, why didn't I do it? I basically just analyze the training session as best as possible, and that's really what I do in a nutshell. I can expand further, but yeah, that's what I do in a nutshell, and that's what I really suggest that you guys do, because it's just a really good tool to understand how you feel on a day-to-day basis and how your training is affected by how you feel and what you do. So that's what I suggest that you guys do. Another tip that I have for you guys that kind of goes along with tip number 3 is I suggest that you guys write down intentions for the week, and then at the end of the week reanalyze how the week went. So yeah, you can do it training session by training session or day by day, which is what I do, but I also do it week by week, and that's what I also suggest that you guys do, because every day is going to be different and every week is going to be different. So if you guys analyze those days and analyze those weeks and kind of become one with yourself and really know, how you're doing with your training sessions, how you're feeling inside and outside of the gym, it's really going to help you guys to just get better, basically. So this last tip for you guys is basically a tip that I got out of the book The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And this tip says to do the best that you can and to remember that your best is going to look different every single day. So this tip helped me a lot because as I analyze my workouts, as I analyze my days and weeks, I always ask myself, Stacia, do you believe that you did the best that you could today? And if the answer is yes, even if I did shitty in the gym, even if my training was terrible, if my answer is yes, then that's my answer and I'm satisfied. If my answer is no, I didn't do the best that I could have done better, I could have pushed myself more, then I'm unsatisfied and I know that, okay, I gotta work harder tomorrow. Now, this is gonna look different and be hard for a lot of people. It's very hard for myself because I'm very critical of myself, and I always believe that I could do more. I could push myself. I can work harder, and I always believe that even 110% is enough, and I can do 125 or 135%. So it's very difficult, but you have to really be real with yourself. Your best looks very different. Your best, after well-rested week, a well-rested day, your best is going to look very different from your best on a day that you're sick or have the flu. Very different best, but there's still the best that you could have done, and there's still something to be proud about. So that's my final tip, and I have a bonus tip for you guys. Bonus tip is slow progress is better than no progress. So if you're working towards your goals and you're staying consistent, you're analyzing your days and you're making sure that you're continuing to work towards your goals and you're doing the best that you can, then you have to be making progress. It's inevitable. You're doing all the things that is going to push you towards where you want to be. So it's going to happen, and just don't be so hard on yourself, because when you're hard on yourself, sometimes you can beat yourself down and then you basically go nowhere. So yes, be hard on yourself, but don't be too hard on yourself, and just keep working. Just keep working towards your goals, and that's about it. So there's a couple things in this video that I can actually go further into detail on, and one of those things is actually how I analyze my training sessions and how I go about writing down my intentions and all that stuff. So if you guys want me to make a video on that, I can definitely do that, because it's something that I do pretty much on a daily basis, and it's something that I think can help a lot of athletes and a lot of people out there to accomplish whatever it is that they want to accomplish. So that is something that you guys want to know more about, then please let me know. Alright guys, so I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye.